Hello friends, my name is Vikas. So friends, in this video we will be talking about a second P-8I squadron of 4 aircraft that has been recently commissioned by our CNS, that is Chief of Naval Staff Admiral R. Hari Kumar. So friends, we have an app by the name Affairscloud which you can go and download through the Play Store in your Android phones. This app will help you in boosting your preparation. Once you have downloaded this app, you can go and log in with your Gmail or Google ID in this application. And once you have logged in, then you will be transferred to this page here. On this page, you will be able to see home, all courses, my courses, and doubt sessions also. So in the courses, if we talk to you, in the courses, if you purchase course from us, we will be providing you with multiple material for your preparation. Material such as your daily current affairs, your weekly current affairs, your monthly current affairs. In daily, we will be providing you with 20 questions quiz, an ebook that is in your PDF formats of the questions of that particular day. Then we'll be providing you in weekly with the same 50 question quiz that will be a compiled and important 50 questions, and also we'll be providing you a compiled PDF of the weekly current affairs then in the question answer format also. It will be a very helpful PDF, and similarly for monthly also we'll be providing you important monthly current affairs on a monthly basis. So the same content you will be revising maximum number of times and it will help you in your preparation. We'll also provide material related to your banking and awareness also, and apart from that we'll be covering all important topics such as your apps and web portal, important days, books and authors, national affairs, international affairs, sports, defense, awards, obituary, important days, and whatnot. Everything will be covered in this topic wise by me only. So apart from that, we also provide state wise current affairs that will also help you to prepare for the regional exams coming. All right, so friends, this is the app that you should definitely go and download if you want to step up your preparation. Apart from that, if you want to purchase any course from our application, then to help you out, we'll be providing you an additional 10% discount if you use Vikas 10 code. I repeat, if you want to avail an extra 10% discount on all the purchase you made through the application, you will be provided with 10% discount on the purchase by using this code, that is your Vikas 10. So friends, in this video we will be talking about a second P-8I squadron of 4 aircraft that has been recently commissioned by our CNS, that is Chief of Naval Staff Admiral R. Hari Kumar. Alright, and he has named this as Indian Naval Air Squadron 316. I repeat, recently the Chief of Naval Staff, who is our Chief of Naval Staff, he is Admiral Radhakrishnan Hani Kumar, has recently commissioned a second P-8I aircraft squadron of 4 aircraft, and that has been named as Indian Naval Air Squadron 316. This commission has been done at the INS, that is your Indian Naval Ship Hansa, Naval Air Base in Goa. Alright, so where was this commissioned? It was commissioned at INS Hansa Naval Air Base that is located in Goa. What is the name of this second P-8I aircraft squadron of 4 aircraft? It has been named as Indian Naval Air Squadron INS 316. Important. Who commissioned it? It was commissioned by Chief of Naval Staff. Where was it commissioned? It was commissioned at INS Hansa, the naval base, air base at Goa. Apart from this, the new air squadron will be commanded by whom? Important question. This new air squadron, Indian Naval Air Squadron 316, will be commanded by Commander Amit Mohapatra. He is an accomplished Boeing P-8I pilot. The squadron has been specifically commissioned to the home for the 4 P-8I aircraft procured under the open close contract and to better detect and destroy any threat in the Indian Ocean region. IOR is your Indian Ocean region. Then if we talk about this P-8I, the Boeing P-8I is the most sophisticated multi-role long-range maritime reconnaissance anti-submarine warfare aircraft in the world. The Indian Navy has acquired the first batch of these 8 PI aircraft in 2013 that are stationed at INS Rajali in Tamil Nadu, and P-8I is an Indian variant of P-8A. The aircraft is being operated by the Indian Navy primarily to carry out surveillance in the Indian Ocean region. So recently, as I told you, this is the second squadron of P-8I. First was acquired by India in 2013, and in that there were 8 P-8I aircraft in first batch. In second P-8I aircraft squadron there are 4 aircraft, and this squadron has been named as Indian Naval Air Squadron. The first batch was commissioned at Tamil Nadu. Second batch is commissioned at Goa. First batch was commissioned at where it was commissioned at INS Rajali in Tamil Nadu, and second batch is commissioned at INS Hansa at Goa. All right, you need to know these two things also, because question can be asked, because this is in the topic right now in the current news. So this is second, but to confuse you, to trick you, the examiner will ask you the first squadron of P-8I aircraft. When was it bought to in India? Or where was it commissioned? Alright, so these things are also important. Similarly, if we talk about Boeing has recently developed a 10-year roadmap for Airport Authority of India. Important, highly important. Alright, recently Boeing question will be asked that which organization has recently developed a 10-year roadmap for Airport Authority of India to modernize the air traffic management in the same. So it is Boeing. Boeing is the organization that has developed a 10-year roadmap for Airport Authority of India to modernize the air traffic management. This Boeing is a United States based aerospace company that has developed 10-year communication, navigation, surveillance, air traffic management modernization roadmap for the Airports Authority of India to modernize its air traffic management. The roadmap will offer enhanced air traffic capacity for flying public, improved navigation, communication, and surveillance. So these were questions related to your squadron. INAS 316. Indian Naval, important. The name is Indian Naval Air Squadron 316. This is the second squadron of P-8I aircraft, and in this there will be 4 aircraft. Where is these commissioned? These are commissioned at INS Hansa, Goa. And if we are talking about the first batch was commissioned in the year 2013. It was commissioned at INS Rajali, and it was in Tamil Nadu. INS Rajali, and this is located in Tamil Nadu. Alright, and there were 8 aircrafts in the first squadron, and in second there are 4 squadrons. Then this new air squadron will be commanded by whom? It will be commanded by Commander Amit Mohapatra. Now let's discuss some important defense related questions. Alright, like different exercises, missiles. Alright, we'll be discussing about them. First of all, tell me if we are talking about exercise Dust Lake. Dust Lake. Dust Lake is a military exercise that is conducted between India and Uzbekistan. First question is this. Alright, this is the third edition of exercise that was recently conducted. From 22nd to 31st of March, this exercise was conducted. Where was this exercise conducted? Location is also important. It was conducted in Uzbekistan only. It was conducted in Uzbekistan only. Alright. And the earlier edition, that was the last edition of this, that is the second edition of this exercise, was conducted in Uttarakhand. This is your Dust Lake exercise. Alright. Similarly, if I ask you LAMITIYA, LAMITIYE, Lamiti 2022. This is a joint military exercise that is conducted between Indian Army and Seychelles Defense Forces. Alright, Lamiti 2022. This is an exercise that was conducted between Indian Army and Seychelles Defense Force that are holding the 9th joint military exercise. This is the 9th edition of the joint military exercise of Lamiti. Alright. Where was this exercise conducted? Location. This was conducted at Seychelles Defense Academy, that is located in Seychelles only. It was from 22nd to 31st of March. Alright. Next, if I ask you, tell me Dharma Guardian. Dharma Guardian is a joint military exercise that is conducted between India and Japan. Alright, Dharma Guardian 2022. This exercise is conducted between India and Japan. Alright, where was this exercise conducted then? Tell me. Location. Location is important for this exercise. Where was this exercise conducted? Remember, since 2018, this Dharma Guardian has always been conducted in India. It always has been conducted in India. Alright. Similarly, some other joint military exercise between India and Japan, such as Shinyu Maitri. Shinyu Maitri is an exercise conducted between Indian Air Force and Japanese Air Force. This is between air forces of the two countries. GIMEX. GIMEX is an exercise that is conducted between, it is a maritime exercise. First of all, you should to know. Maritime exercise between India and Japan. Sahyog Kaijin. Sahyog Kaijin. This is exercises conducted between the Indian Coast Guard, ICG, and Japan Coast Guard. Between the Coast Guard of two countries, Sahyog Kaijin is conducted. Important, okay? Mark this. Apart from this, if I ask you, then tell me about an aircraft by the name Hansa NG. NG is the new generation of Hansa. Alright, this is an indigenous aircraft that has been developed by which organization of India? It has been developed by CSIR NAL. CSIR NAL, this stands for Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, and NAL here stands for, this is the department of CSIR, that is National Aerospace Laboratories. Alright, they have developed this Hansa NG. Apart from this, if I ask you about the exercise Silinex. Silinex is an exercise that was conducted between 7th and 10th of March. This is the 9th edition of the exercise that is conducted between the Indian Navy and Sri Lankan Navy. Indian Navy and Sri Lankan Navy conducts this exercise, that is Silinex. Here you can also see, how can you remember this? SL for Sri Lanka, IN for India, and EX is your exercise. Alright, so Sri Lankan India exercise that was conducted between the navies of the two countries. Where this was held? Location, it was held at Visakhapatnam. Where was this exercise held? It was held at Visakhapatnam. Similarly, tell me, when do we observe National Security Day? National Security Day. When do we observe this? This is observed on 4th of March. National Security Day. This day is also known as Rashtriya Suraksha Divas. Rashtriya Suraksha Divas on 4th of March. Alright, then if I ask you, what is the name of the world's largest plane that was destroyed by Russia, and who owned it? It was owned by Ukraine. During the war between Russia and Ukraine, as we know, Russia has attacked on Ukraine. So during this attack, world's largest plane was destroyed. What is the name of that largest plane? The name of that largest plane is Mriya. MRIYA is the name of the world's largest plane. Then if I ask you about Milan, if you remember, Milan was a exercise, maritime exercise, multilateral naval exercise that was hosted by which Navy? It was hosted by our Indian Navy. You need to know this, important. Milan is a multilateral naval exercise that was conducted by our Indian Navy. Alright. Next exercise is Eastern Bridge. Eastern Bridge 6. 6 here is the 6th edition of this exercise, and this is an air exercise. Eastern Bridge. This is conducted between the air force of two nations, and those are India and Oman. India and Oman. The air force of these two countries conduct this exercise Eastern Bridge 6. Then recently tell me the name of the naval air defense system. Okay, I'll tell you the name of the air defense system, but you have to name the country of which this Iron Dome missile system is of. All right, the name of this naval air defense system. All right, the name is Sea Dome. Now tell me the name of country. Comment below. I'm waiting. We have done this multiple times. Naval air defense system. The name is Sea Dome. What from or we question can be asked that Sea Dome is a naval air defense system that belongs to which country? It belongs to Israel. And Israel is the country that is planning to help India build 150 villages of excellence. Then tell me who has been appointed as the first National Maritime Security Coordinator. First National Maritime Security Coordinator. Very important question. Who has been appointed as the first National Maritime Security Coordinator? He is G. Ashok Kumarji. Alright, G. Ashok Kumarji has been appointed as the first National Maritime Security Coordinator. So friends, this was our video. I hope you liked the video. All you have to do is comment below and tell us, because if you want us to continue with such sessions, if you want us to bring more such revision sessions for you, you have to comment below and tell us, because the value of your comment is very much. Then tell me, Defense Expo for the year 2022 was held at what location? State. It is Gandhinagar in Gujarat. Gandhinagar in Gujarat. So the state in which the Defense Expo for the year 2022 was held is Gujarat. Important. Alright. Then next question. Recently, which country has imported or which country has implemented ban on drones? It is India. Then if I ask you, first drone mela, where was the first drone mela held? It was held in Madhya Pradesh, and in Madhya Pradesh too it was Gwalior where the first drone mela was held. Next question. Recently an operation was launched, that is Operation Ahat. This Operation Ahat is launched by which force, and what was the reason to launch this operation? So remember, this Operation Ahat was launched by RPF. What is RPF? It is Railway Protection Force. Railway Protection Force launched this Operation Ahat, and this Operation Ahat is basically to curb human trafficking, to stop human trafficking. This particular operation, that is Operation Ahat, was launched by the Railway Police or Railway Protection Force. Alright, then next, tell me, if I ask you about what is the name of the anti-tank guided missile? Anti-tank guided missile that was recently developed by BDL. Bharat Dynamics Limited. What is the name of the anti-tank guided missile that was developed by Bharat Dynamics Limited for Indian Army? And the name of the missile is, what is the name? Tell me, comment below. Name is Conquerus M. Conquerus M is the KONKURS is the name of the anti-tank guided missile that was developed by Bharat Dynamics Limited, and it will be delivered to Indian Army. Alright. Next, if I ask you, what is the Project Sadbhavna? Project Sadbhavna. Project Sadbhavna was launched in, or first of all, it was launched by Indian Army. And this Project Sadbhavna, the main aim of this project was to help the people affected by terrorism. Help people affected by terrorism. And this was launched where? It was launched in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Alright, launched by Indian Army, Project Sadbhavna. It is to help people affected by terrorism, and it was launched in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Project Sadbhavna. This was our video. I hope you liked our video. Do comment below, because your value of your comment is highly important, and if you want us to continue with such sessions, such revision videos in future, all you have to do is comment below and tell us. Also, if you have any trouble regarding login or payment or any other issues, then you can reach to us on our mail, that is support at the rate of affairscloud.com, or you can call us on the number 9677333862, and we'll resolve your issue as soon as possible. Also, you should go and check our courses that are available at a very reasonable price, and that will help you to boost your preparation.